So after paragraph tag is heading tag. Next tag is heading tag. Heading tag means whenever you want to give a heading in your web page, HTML provides multiple heading tags. There are total 6 heading tags available in HTML, and what you have to do is you can simply use any of the heading tag by just writing their name. For example, if you want to use H1 heading, you can simply use H1. This is a syntax to use H1 tag, then whatever you want to write, here you have to write the text, then H1 close. If you want to use H2, then you have to write H2 tag. H2 means you are using heading 2 tag, then you have to write the text whatever you want to display as a heading, and then heading tag close. Now the next question is why HTML provides multiple heading tags and what is the difference between each of the heading tag. Now I hope you people must have seen that in a normal web page, or whenever you create a simple page in a Word or in like HTML, the main heading is of large size, whereas the subheading is have less size than the main heading, because you have to differentiate, or you have to make difference between the main heading and the subheading, because it is the proper way whenever you have to write any heading or any structure. So HTML provides us facility that there is no need to write different text with different sizes, and you have to spend time on that thing, that you want heading in large size, subheading in less size, or then again subheadings under the subheadings with less size. So HTML makes your task easier by providing different heading tags. For example, if you want to create main heading, you can use H1 tag. It will by default create a bigger size. Then in the subheading, if you want to create subheading, you can use H2 tag. H2, if you use H2 tag, then it will by default will have less size than the HTML or than the H1. And if you use H3, then H3 will have less size than H2, and so on. So H6 will have less size than H5. So if you want to create a heading with large size or main heading, you can use H1 tag, or you can use all these tags for subheadings. So these all are the heading tags. Now I have taken an example of HTML, and here I will explain you structure of HTML, that what is the structure of HTML. Whenever you have to create a web page, you have to follow this basic structure every time. Here are some basic tags which I have used to explain you, and let's start with this. So first line is HTML. See students, whenever you have to create a web page, you have to write the code in the notepad. In the notepad, I have taken an example here by typing in the notepad. So what you have to do is you have to create the file in the notepad. After typing the code, you have to save that file. You can save that file on desktop, or you can create a folder. So while saving the file, you have to type the extension .html, name of the programs. For example, you want to save it with name 123. So you will provide name as 123.html. If you don't write .html, it will not create a HTML file or a web page. So after saving the code, it displays you an icon on the location whatever you have chosen. So suppose you have chose desktop as a location, so it will create a icon on the desktop. So what you have to do to check the output is you have to double click on that icon. I will show you by taking example on the desktop. So you have to double click that code. When you double click on that code, it displays you output. Output will display by browser. So you can run this code by using any of the browser like Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, any of the browser you can use. So first I will explain you the syntax structure of HTML, then I will explain you how to execute it so that you people can execute at your home. So the first tag is HTML tag. HTML means you are going to start HTML, and HTML you have to close at the end of the code. So HTML start, HTML close. Second tag, every time you have to use is head tag. Head means in the head tag, I have explained you that you can write title, meta or information, whatever you want. So head tag close. Then in the head tag, you want to give title. So if you have to give title, you have to write title tag. Then whatever you want to display, you have to write here as a text. For example, I want to display text as output as a title. So here I have written output, then title close. Title tag open, title tag close. Then in the next line, head tag close. So it means here you have opened the head tag and then head tag close. It means the head in the head tag you want to display only title. So you have write the information. After the head tag, closing the head tag, you have to start with the body tag. Body tag means whatever we write in the body tag, it displays on the web page. So in the body tag, I have opened a body tag. In the body tag, I want to use H1 heading. So if I want to use H1 heading, what I have to do is I have to use H1 tag. So I have used H1 tag, that is H1 means heading 1, and I want to display text as a heading my first heading. You can write any of the text here, whatever you want to display. So I have written here my first heading and then heading tag close. In the next line, I want to use paragraph tag. So if I want to use paragraph tag, I have to write P tag. So this is P tag which will create a paragraph, and I want to write text as paragraph, as this is my first paragraph, or whatever you can write, whatever you want you can write here. And then paragraph close, and then body tag close. So here we have opened body tag. We write the contents, whatever we want to display on the web page, and then body tag close, HTML tag close. So this is the basic syntax of HTML file. HTML open, HTML close, head tag open, head tag close. In the head tag you can give title, title open, title close. Then after the head tag you have to write the body tag, whatever you want text here you have to write the text, and then body tag close. So after running this code, when you run that code, it will display you output as this. I have taken an output. So as I have given the title output, it displays you title output on the address bar as a title, and it shows you contents on the web page as I have used H1 heading my first heading, so it will display the text as a heading my first heading. Now I have used paragraph tag. In the paragraph tag I have given the text as my first paragraph, so it will display the text here on the web page my first page. So heading have larger size than the paragraph. So this is by default because we have used H1 tag. So by this way we can create any of the HTML page, any of the web page. Students, that was all for today. I will show you example how you have to save the code and how you have to execute the code. And tomorrow we will study about rest of the tags, because there are so many tags available. So today we have studied only basic tags which are used to create a simple HTML page. I have also taken an example how it will display you as a web page when we run it. So this is the output of that page. Here I have I have taken only a snapshot of that thing. Now I have taken a snapshot of the whole web page. So when you save the file with your name.html, it will create an icon on your location, whatever location you will provide. And then what you have to do is you have to double click on it, then it shows you output. So as I have used the heading tag, it creates the heading, and then in the paragraph, as a paragraph tag, it displays the text whatever I have given in the example. So this was the example. Now I want to show you, yeah, this, look at this. See this, it will create this type of icon. After saving your code, you have to type the code in the notepad file, and then you have to save your file with your name.html. For example, you have given desktop location, it will create this type of icon on your desktop. So what you have to do is you have to double click on it. See, it will create this type of icon on your screen. So what you have to do is you have to double click on it. When you double click on it, it will display you the output as a web page by using browser. So here students have created a form by using HTML. So it will show you output in this way. So next thing is, if you want to edit code or if you want to change something in your code, what you have to do is you have to right click on it, then open with Notepad. And if you want to run it with any of the browser like Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, you can select any of the browser from here. And if you have to open that notepad file, you have to open the code with, click on open with notepad. It will show you the code of your program, code of your web page. So here if you want to any change, you can make changes. So students, if I want to tell you one more thing regarding that, if you have used HTML tags inappropriately or incorrectly, then it will not show you output. It will show you blank page. If there will be any error in your code, it will not show you output, it will show you blank page. If it shows you blank page, it means your code is not right. So try to check it or find the error, and then again whenever you make changes, you have to again save that file. You can also use save or save as, it is up to you, whatever you want. Then again you have to run that file same way like this. Then again you have to run that file, and then again you can check the output. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will start with next topic of HTML.